Hey guys, Ryan Steinelson here with Accelerate Marketing. I am the president of Accelerate Marketing, and I am very excited to be on and talk to you guys today again about leveraging artificial intelligence to help you grow your businesses and add an additional $100,000 a month of automated revenue for your business. Up to now, we've been offering the optimization of Google local service ads and Google Business Profile. And we realized just how fast the world is changing with AI. You know, what I realized about 2 years ago is that artificial intelligence, the way that it was even back then, had the opportunity to solve the number one problem that all of our clients have, which is answering the phone, basically being an intake for my clients. And that's how I met S, who's joining me now. Hey, S.
Hey, Ryan.
What S and I are doing is we are deploying AI agents for businesses. You can take a plumber, you can take an HVAC company, and you can verticalize or basically implement an AI agent into that vertical, like answering the phone. That's what I started out wanting to solve 2 years ago. And what we're realizing is that's just the entry point. It's your first step forward into a potential relationship with a consumer, with a client. So it's really important that it's done correctly. All the other stuff after that's easy. For example, with an attorney, it's case management, like making the follow-up phone calls to make sure that the case is moving forward, or making the phone calls from the firm to the insurance company to make sure that the insurance company has the right documentation, that they've got the follow-up visits from the doctor, to make all the follow-up phone calls to the client to make sure that they're well informed of how the case is progressing, and everything in between. And so that's what we're excited to deploy.
Appliance service, how may I help you?
Hello, I'm calling because my oven is not working.
Okay, let me get some more details about your oven issue. What exactly is happening with your oven? Is it not turning on at all? Or are you seeing any error codes or other symptoms?
Yeah, not turning on at all.
Okay, got it. That sounds like it could be an issue with the power supply or control board. We can definitely take a look at that for you. First, let me confirm that we cover your area. What is the zip code at the location where the oven is?
I'm actually, I don't know the zip code, but I'm located in Kissimmee.
Okay, no problem. Kissimmee is within our service area, so we can definitely send a technician out to take a look at your oven. Let's get your appointment scheduled then. Can I please start by getting your full name?
The previous agents, they're pill conversations. They're little pill selection conversations. There's no typing in. There's no real engagement back and forth. It's a very limited engagement, and Google can see that. These are the pill selections that I'm talking about. They're shaped in the form of a pill, and so they're just little, yes, no, maybe selections. And this is what gives AI agents a bad name. This experience,
it's a form. It's a glorified form, right?
Yeah. This is a form. Exactly. We just want to make sure that people understand the difference between a true conversational agent that thinks on its own, that can have a conversation that's guided by you, where you give it the guide rails with a prompt and a knowledge base, versus every question needs to be answered from one of these 4 selections. That's like a very, very narrow guide rail. And we don't want to give that. We're getting questions from people that are like, how long does it take to train the AI agent? Well, it depends on how well you want the AI agent to be trained, how specific you want it to answer the questions. There's a lot of variability in that. And so I do think that if somebody listened to 100 phone calls, I think that you could get the AI agent to 90% of the time, responding the way that you want it to with 100 calls.
And that's for somebody who wants to have the AI replicate your human beings, right? But it could be as short as 5 minutes. As quickly as you can get somebody through the door answering the phones, right? You can be like, hey, you're just answering the phones. Zero training. They pick up and go XYZ lawyers, right? And that's exactly the amount of time. But how well do you train that over time? Do you listen to their calls? Do you say, hey, you said 9 out of 10 things correctly on that one. This one is wrong, right? And you train this AI once and it's there for life.
There's a lot of opportunities to implement artificial intelligent agents for your business. So my question is if you were trying to determine what agent to purchase for your business, how would you make your determination?
I would see how easy it is to get it deployed, to get it working, right? There's so many platforms that are popping up now. We have people talk about, hey, I connected it with Make and Zapier and all of that, right? Okay, well, you're a lawyer. You're not a developer. Sure, you can get up something very quickly. Heck, you can go to Custom GPT and create an AI agent and say, hey, you're working for XYZ company, right? And have it be convinced. But then how do you deploy it? Where do you deploy it? Do you put it in your website? Does it come with a telephone number? Can you text it? And all of a sudden you find yourself having this new technology. It's magic, but I can't get it to actually work in my company. And Salesforce did a survey that asked large companies, like, have you tried AI? Most of them have. And then what is the biggest challenge right now? And 95% said, I'm struggling to integrate it with our current software, right? So sure, you have this standalone science project that works, but like, how do I make it actually do real world things? And so we have agency owners that go, hey, I've watched enough instructional videos on how easy it is to create an AI agent. All I have to do is sign up for 4 different platforms, like follow 20 different screens. And you're like, and so it's the same idea behind the website. Sure, you can go to Squarespace, WordPress, Shopify, right? And pop up a website yourself, right? But do they do that? No, they'd still rather go to the experts that know best practices. So let the experts do it. This is not your core expertise. And the real value that you can bring to your business now is getting it deployed and getting it in front of customers so that you can eat your competitors' lunch, right?
Hello, this is Alex from Movers. How can I assist you today with your move?
Hello, I'm calling because I need to move to a new city.
Wonderful. I'd be happy to assist you with your move. Just to confirm, are you moving from one state to another state?
Yes, to another state, yeah.
Great. That's exactly the kind of move our company specializes in. Could you tell me how many large furniture items like couches, beds, dressers that you'll be moving?
It's about 4 beds and 2 couches, I would say.
Wonderful. That sounds like a good sized move for our services. Would you mind sharing your phone number so we can have one of our agents give you a call to discuss the details?
One of the things that Salesforce said is that, some of the factors that led to the non-implementation of deployments of the AI agents is complex implementation needs, concerns about data privacy, lack of clear business use cases, and inadequate training data, or resistance to change within the organization. I would agree with the one at the end is, one that's just going to have to get, gotten over eventually. Complex implementation needs, that's the API integrations. The agencies that build agents as a service, the ones that are going to win are the ones that actually take the time to look over the shoulder in your business to find out what needs to be created to create more efficiencies in your business. That's the opportunity here. Concerns about data privacy. We're not building on a flow builder, Zapier, et cetera. We can, in essence, build with your data privacy. Whatever your data, we can house the content, behind firewalls that you use in your company already. And I don't think that you can do that as easily or readily with flow builder tools.
So I think, Ryan, it's probably worth it for the people who are tuning in to also see the platform because this is more like a workshop.
Yeah.
So to answer the question of how easy it is to train this thing, let me just kind of walk you through the platform. When I say in 5 minutes, we can train up an AI for your business.
Yeah.
Like generally mean in 5 minutes. This is just logging into messagesimprove.com. Once you create a sign up, create new AI, right? And you're like, okay, XYZ personal accident lawyers, right? You select business, and choose a prompt for XYZ personal accident lawyers in Boca Raton, Florida, right? Okay. Submit. And okay, your AI is trained up.
Yeah. It's ready to go.
It's ready to go.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, let's test chat with this thing, right? And this is the chat widget that ranked.
Sure.
What type of accident? I mean, none of this stuff was put in, right? It behaves like a person. You just hired it, in 5 seconds, right? After the accident, car accident. Okay. Look, it has a concept of what questions to ask, right? There you go. Just took about 10 seconds to create.
Yeah. This is the DIY platform that we've been talking about. You can do this, and these guys could all have an agent that would help them to give a better experience to the people that they work with. And if you go to any one of these guys, none of them have an agent that works.
I just picked a random one that I thought on the top of Google, right? Silver injury lawyers. Okay, let's just go back and change this. Welcome to Silver Injury Lawyers. Right? And I just trained it on their website. It scraped their website. So since 1993, okay? So now let's go back and ask about, tell me about your practice. 1993? Did it do the math too?
What?
1993 to now is 30 years, 32 years. Right? Our team has over 30 years experience as clients in South Florida. How do I... Right? Did it get the cell phone number? There you go. It scraped the telephone number.
Okay, so you use the website scraping tool.
Here.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's it. I mean, so if you can do that, I mean, you just, you don't even have to upload content, you just, there you go. Silver
Injury Law.
Yeah, just reload it. Yep.
Just be clear. Right. And now let's refresh this page. There you go.
Great content, S. You can join our school community. You can see the link below, skool.com/local lead labs. If you guys have any questions, you can post them in the comments. And you can also text us at 619-304-5155. Again, that's 619-304-5155. By the way, when you do that, you'll get the AI agent. So you'll be able to communicate with it and see just how good it does. And I see the conversation. I can jump in and take it over as well, which is great. Anyway, thanks, S. Talk soon.
All right. Thanks, Brian.